Now, Deputy President David Mabuza will today hand over land to the Ubizo community in Empangeni, north of KwaZulu-Natal. There are 894 land restitution beneficiaries who benefit from the handover. eNCA's Thubelihle Vilane is tracking this story for us and joins us live now. Now, Tuba, land restitution is a big deal in this country, and there are 894 people who will be benefiting from this land. How many claims were there, and what's the current feel with the restitution claims being handed over?
Yes, good morning, Tabang. We're here in Ubizo, just outside Empangeni in KwaZulu-Natal, North Coast, where we are expecting the Deputy President, David Mabuza, to arrive at any time now to hand over this land claim to the Thubelihle resident. But I'm going to speak to the Minister before she leaves us to welcome the Deputy President. Minister thank you so much for your time. We're here. Just behind us is the land that we are talking about. Just take us through about this claim and the beneficiary.
Well, I think today is a day for celebration. It's March. We just celebrated the 8th of March. We celebrated the Consumer Rights Day. The other day we'll celebrate the 21st of March, Human Rights Day. Then on the 21st, we are handing over, we are celebrating today because we are handing over officially more than 2,600 hectares of land to the community, the chief first, Thubelihle, and the community, the CPA, leader Thubelihle, just like the cooperation in between them. Main focus, as you can see here, is sugar plantations and processing. But I think we can do more with this. Just so much the vastness of the land says we can do more out of this. But what a day.
You are talking about that mainly it's about sugarcane. But how do I ensure that the beneficiaries, they continue, they get the skills that they needed to continue using the land, working the land?
I think what is happening at the moment from the briefings I've been getting and as I go around is focusing on dividends. But because of where we come from, we are trying to fight for poverty, unemployment, and inequality through this route of land reform, through rural development. We should also be looking at, and I'm happy Minister of Agriculture is here, training that has time frames of management of this venture here. Because one thing I have learned in the 11 months is there's ownership of land. There's also business that has to take place on land. But we must also reskill our youth as we are going into the 4th industrial revolution, that they know what to do with the assets they have, because land is an economic asset. So we are going to be appealing to healers. I've seen them somewhere when I was still in international relations. They were doing other things good or positive in another country. When finding the opportunity, I'll remind them that we can also do it here. Training, making sure that even the milling, our people get involved in, not just the planting. But there where we were, the planting, the locals have taken over. And they were doing the right thing. They were now training. Phase 2 was to train them in the actual management and running of the plants. It doesn't take 6 months, takes much time, but it's a journey. But a beautiful one.
I can see, Minister, the Deputy President is about to come in. The issue of land is a very sensitive issue in the country. Yes. How is the backlog, and how is your department doing in terms of ensuring that those people that were depossessed do get their land back?
Parliament has gone through a process and is concluding the process. We have mechanisms that we have inherited in the department, so we can't wait. While we are concluding the site, we must also be making sure that we don't wait another day. We make sure that we make use of the the laws, the acts, whatever we have at hand to give back land to our people in a peaceful manner, in a manner that we don't do land grabbing, but that they are also participants in the mainstream of the economy of this country.
Thank you so much, Minister.
Particularly women and children.
And the beneficiaries here, a bigger part of them are women.
Are women.
Thank you so much, Minister. She was emphasizing that part of the beneficiaries here are the women. Just behind us here are the cars of the Deputy President. He is arriving here. Where we are now is just the holding venue where they are. The ceremony is taking place on another place. I can tell you this is the land that we are talking about, Thabang. Just behind us, it's mainly agricultural land. It's about 2,600 hectares of land that is going to be continue be used as the agricultural land. Yes. We hope that we'll be able to get the Deputy President as he addressed the community. But I can tell you that we're working under very extreme conditions. The signal where we are is very bad.
Well, it seems like it's a big day for the members of the Ubizo community. Have you had a chance to speak to any of them before the ceremony has started? What's their expectations for today's event?
We haven't had a chance to speak to them, but we understand that they have signed an agreement with the sugar company here, Hewlett, that the 10-year contract, so that Hewlett will continue, Utongati will continue assisting them to continue giving them the skills that they need to continue work the land. But we hope that as the ceremony goes on, we will be able to get more comment from the members of the community and the beneficiaries of this land.
Thank you so much for that update. We will be back to chat to you a little bit later on. That was our reporter, Thubelihle Vilane, giving us that update there. Now, that's where we leave it for now. Our Crime Watch is up next. Stay with eNCA now.